You can ask me your questions without any problem, okay, Joanne? So, what do you see here is that sodium chloride is being decomposed. The question what you asked before was that, what is the meaning of decomposition? Decomposition means that sodium chloride is the electrolyte here. It is breaking down into sodium ion and chlorine ion. So we can write also here. So this is sodium ion and chloride ion, right? So this is called as decomposition process. Now, this whole thing, what you see here is the electrolytic cell. That means the whole process of electrolysis is taking place inside. These, the black rectangular thing, what you're looking at, they are called as electrodes. There are two types of electrodes. One is anode and the other is cathode. Anode is, as you can see, is always positively charged, and cathode is negatively charged. Now, the ions formed are called as anions, and on ions on cathode will be called as cations. The interesting thing is that the chloride ions, because two chlorine, two chloride ions will form chlorine molecule, will be formed at anode. Okay, and the hydrogen here, there's a very interesting thing. Sodium is not being formed at cathode. Ideally, you may think that, it should be sodium, but no, it is not sodium which is formed at cathode. It is hydrogen which is being formed. How it is formed, I will show you just. So, hydrogen ion looks like this, correct? You agree? It will form H2 by accepting electrons. Okay, so basically how we will write 2H plus 2 electrons, it will form H2. This is how the hydrogen gas will be formed. Now the answer, if you are wondering that why chlorine is not why sodium is not formed, because sodium ion is too reactive. Okay, it's really too reactive. You know that sodium is a very reactive metal. So what it does, it immediately reacts with H2O and forms what? It forms sodium hydroxide, which is your alkali. Okay. So this reaction, if you can see here, this is right happening, right how it is happening. Fluorine formed at anion as an anion on anode, hydrogen at cathode, and hydrogen will be released. As you can see, chlorine will be released. You can see, and this is the inlet. Okay, that is how the sodium chloride you can introduce inside this electrolytic cell, and this will have sodium hydroxide. And as you can see, there is a long list, right, of the products which is being formed by this process.